Hi, it's Dave Gammon here. Imagine where your business is today, and let's call today point A. It's the beginning of a journey, the journey of the rest of your life in essence. Now imagine what your business will look like when it's finished with, when it's at point B. For most of you, there's going to be a gap between those 2 points. Now, are you really clear about what point B is? What does your business look like when it's finished? Are you going to sell it? And if so, how much capital do you need to realise from the sale of it? Are you going to run it as a passive income stream? So how much profitability does it need to deliver back to you so that it can fund whatever sort of lifestyle and freedom it is that you really seek? Because once you're clear about that, you can start to figure out probably just how long this line is. Because typically we tend to overestimate what we're able to do in a 12-month period or a period shorter than that. But we underestimate what we could do with 3 to 5 years of sustained, focused effort on where we're trying to get to. Now the problem with a 3 to 5 year plan is that you can kind of always put it off. It almost seems like another day doesn't matter. So once I've got my clients to articulate what point B is, we come back and we work on the next step, which for my clients, the typical footprint is a 90-day step. So I get them to prepare. Every 90 days we spend a whole day preparing a 90-day plan. Now a plan is not just a notion or an idea in your head or a couple of sentences scribbled on a piece of bog paper. A plan is a set of goals, priorities, actions, timescales and responsibilities articulated out in a way that enables us to measure and monitor that the plan is being delivered. Our plans typically contain no more than 5 priorities, and there's a reason for that. If you look at a typical 90-day period, you've got 60 to 64 working days. But worse than that, I know that life is a contact sport. So I know that there's lots of activity that goes on that soaks up a big chunk of our time. It's the hamster wheel stuff. It's the dealing with customers, team problems, processing orders, the day-to-day stuff. But if you spent an hour a day focused on the actions in your plan, that's still 60 to 64 hours of effort spent on growing the business rather than just operating it. So imagine over 3 to 5 years with sustained planning like that and execution behind the plan, how quickly could you then get to point B? I've got an invitation for you. Why not spend a day, come along to one of my planning days and figure out what your next footprint looks like, what your next 5 priorities are. You're going to leave with inspiration, a very clear set of goals and a plan of action for you to go away and execute in your business. If you did that for a few years, I wonder where you would be. Go to my website, take a look, or give me a call on the number shown at the end of this presentation and come along to one of our sessions and see how you could start to get moving towards the business you really want. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.